moving on to other news. In case our fucking criminal justice and police system isn't already fucked up to begin with. Shouts out to the brother, the national. I'm just calling him brother. I don't even know his race. But shouts out to the out of shape police officer candidate that used one of his friends to take the physical test. Yeah, what the fuck? Now, Justin Payne would do anything to become a cop, and it turns out that even means breaking the law. He'll likely never be closer to law enforcement than he was on Monday, and he is still in jail on misdemeanor charges. He attempted to defraud a government agency, so he's pretty much out of consideration for being hired. Payne was one of hundreds of people who showed up earlier this year to take the written exam to become an officer with the city of Buffalo. But at 260 pounds, police said he wasn't quite fit enough to the requirements of the physical test, taken on a different day and at a different place. So he allegedly had another man take that portion. We do fingerprints not only at the written exam, we also do them at the physical agility exam, and we also do photographs at the physical agility exam. So why someone thought they can get away with it, I'm not quite sure, but it didn't work. Yeah, cops aren't that dumb. That is kind of stupid. But they says that when the person appeared to the physical agility exam, there's a series of documents they have to fill out. On one of the documents, the individual had put all in the information for the tester taken on the form, but then inadvertently wrote his name first and last on the bottom of the form. LOL. Lols. God damn it. Be a little smarter than that, people. When the Civil Service office went back to check the names and information, two didn't match up. Fingerprints taken at both the physical and written test locations confirmed their suspicion. The position of a police officer is a huge trust position for the community. I know. Ask the black community how they feel about that. But when you have somebody that from the very beginning stages try to defraud their trust, that's not a good sign. Yo, so this is like a good example how like cops are allowed to like break the trust of like the black community, because it's like, hey, fuck you black people, it's your fault anyway. Like I literally, I had recently, not to hop all over the place, shouts out to the I'm Black He's Mexican podcast that I am a co-host on along with my main man Soul Papo, and we did a story a while back. It was something with the Tamir Rice situation. I think it was the report when it finally came out that the cop wasn't going to get in trouble, and there's literally comment after comment from white people just saying how the fucking slaying of this young black child, this young black boy, like it was his fault and he deserved it. And it's like, be fucking S. Like, I don't give a fuck if he had a toy gun out in a open carry state. Had a fucking toy out, and I don't care if it scared some people and shit. White kids aren't looked at like that. I said it fucking on the last episode. There's another school shooting. Another white kid walked into a school with a gun. No one is terrified of white kids. No teachers are like, oh man, we really imagine if Columbine happened and that was black kids that shot up that school. And then imagine if you substituted every single one of these white shooters, because not all of them, not 100% of them have been white people, but substitute all those white people shooting up schools and turn them into black people shooting up schools, and it's thugs and it's a problem, and we need to get these fucking metal detectors up, and maybe we need to think about segregation too if these black kids want to fuck up these schools. Like, and so it just drives me nuts when you run into situations like that. But yeah, just couldn't believe that having just, it's still people to this day trying to justify Tamir Rice getting killed. And so yeah, so it's interesting that it's okay for the police department. And once again, this isn't to say anything about all police officers. Similar to, I can say, hey, dear Sprint, your phone service fucking sucks. It doesn't mean every person who works for Sprint is a piece of shit that deserves to die. It's just, no, hey, there's problems with your organization and how your shit is run. Message. But it's just interesting that, yeah, the cops can lose all kind of trust with black people and fuck them as they fall. But, hey, white man, don't you try to trick us white people. We'll make sure you never work in this town again. Sure won't.